Legend has it, there's a YouTuber out there so wholesome, directly gazing into his eyes grants an extra 15 years of life. An individual so dedicated to improving the quality of life for everyone around him.
And when you share my videos, you're helping to change lives too.
That he can turn normal clean drinking water into sparkling water. And that man is none other than Dhar Mann. It wasn't Noah who divided the Red Sea, it was Dhar Mann. It wasn't Master Chief that saved us from the Covenant, it was Dhar Mann. A man so generous to the cause, he'd donate his massive biceps just so starving children could have a warm meal.
I'm getting more of a seared bite on the
man bicep
than I'm getting on the actual what? No.
Now I do want to say, I am not the first person to cover Dhar Mann. There have been many other people to make videos on him. For example, Noel Miller's friend, and even of course, the Daily Upload man.
And I was just brutalizing my ballsack.
And who can blame them? Because Dhar Mann is one of the most influential creators of our generation. I think it's safe to say that more people know about Dhar Mann than the Nord who wakes you up in the Skyrim intro.
Kyle goes out and pops bottles at the club. He keeps spending money and living an expensive lifestyle. Kyle's life starts going downhill.
I'm gonna take Laura to the Louis Vuitton and Gucci store to try to pick up some stuff for myself.
Now, every Dhar Mann video has three integral parts: a protagonist, an antagonist, and an M. Night Shyamalan twist. The protagonist will usually be a small, introvert person, someone who's really being unfairly treated by life. The antagonist, on the other hand, will be a literal Jared Leto Joker archetype that wants nothing more than to watch the world burn. A perfect example, actually, is this video here. Bully shames nerd for his shoes and car. He lives to regret it. Dhar Mann. I like as well how even the title calls him a nerd. Like, you might as well have just titled it Investment Banker Shames Joker for Believing in Society.
But the IRS, no, thank you.
Man, these are the hottest shoes out right now. You gonna buy a pair?
I want to, but I'm trying to save money.
You can say that again. When did you buy those? 10 years ago?
Can we add like a Vine thud sound effect every time the bully says something mean to the nerd, please?
Hello.
I just can't believe you wear those. I wouldn't be caught dead then.
Alright, Jared Leto, calm down, man. It's kind of genius as well because there's no like pre-established backstory for these two characters. They could be lifelong friends, and if so, the nerd clearly has some kind of undiagnosed Stockholm syndrome. Or, more likely, this guy's just walked into the Gucci store and just started roasting the nearest person next to him.
That'll be $197.68.
There's 200.
Thank you. There's your change. Have a nice day.
You too.
I don't know why, I genuinely thought that like he was gonna let her keep the change just to be even more of a dick to the guy. You know, he'd just be like, no, you can keep the change. See that? I can let her keep the change because I have money. You'll never have these shoes. It's like you get two characters from a Vine, but they're actual real people. I like how the nerd is so desperate for friends that he befriended the local psychopath.
I bought a pair of these. We make the same money, so I know you can afford it. Yeah.
One thing I like is that it establishes that they both make the same income. There's no like disparity of wealth. And the nerd character is literally dressing up as Mark Zuckerberg, like he's got the plain tee and the denim trousers. One thing I want to say about the nerd as well is that he's actually so humble. He's wearing a shirt that literally hugs his biceps.
Shoot.
What are you doing?
Relax, it's just a penny.
Just a penny? Don't you know a penny saved is a penny earned?
Could you imagine, like, this is actually a Mark Zuckerberg autobiography, like, coming-of-age story. Tries to make himself out to be, like, the most wholesome person of all time.
But, Your Honor, we sold millions of our users' data because, as my father once told me, a penny saved is a penny earned.
I submit to you that this is both totally unacceptable and totally predictable.
Just sips from the glass, like, really awkwardly after.
Dangerous levels of lead were found in the city's water in 2014.
Check out my new rad. Just picked her up.
Just to solidify, by the way, that he is the antagonist for this episode, he has a Decepticon decal on the side of his car. You don't get to see the back of the car, but I'm sure there's a decal there that's got, like, you know, Heath Ledger Joker saying, it's not about the money, it's about sending a message. So you can kind of guess what happens here. You know, the jock, like, spends all of his money, ends up being poor, and then the nerd saves all of his money, and he becomes really rich and successful. Because, I mean, that's a very superficial look at society, but, you know,
Hi.
I would like to return these. I just don't think I can afford them anymore.
No problem. 180.01. There you go.
Oh my god, was that dramatic irony? He got the penny that he gave to the nerd. Okay, guys. Oh, I also love as well, like, I only just picked up on this now. He returned the shoes that he bought, but this is years later. Like, what kind of refund policy do these guys have? Aren't refund policies like 30 to 60 days at best? I mean, this store would probably go defunct if you could return a jacket like 30 years later.
Ryan.
Kyle. Hey, man. It's been a long time.
Why does he look like he's been crying? Could you imagine he's just been waiting in that car park for 5 years, just hoping that he bumps into him so he can, like, brag about how much he's made? Also, one thing Dhar Mann has taught me, becoming humble eliminates the need for glasses. I don't know why they did this thing, like, they gave the bully ripped jeans to kind of show that he's on his last legs, despite the fact that ripped jeans usually cost more than regular jeans. Technically, the way you could look at that, even though he's poor, he's still trying to flex.
So you see, I worked hard, learned how to invest. Most importantly,
I opened an undeclared offshore account, opened up shell companies to hide my funds, and never declared my taxes. I may look rich and successful bully character, but I owe the government $6.8 million in undeclared funds.
Wait, are you gonna buy some shoes?
oh, no, I actually own the shoe store now. Take care of yourself.
Okay, I get it. Because he owns the shoe store, he doesn't need to buy shoes. Oh my god, so true.
Jesus Christ.
Also, like, way to kick him when he's down, man. Jesus, like, I thought you becoming the rich guy would make you more humble, but I guess not. You want to start investing? Tough luck, buddy. I own investing now. Take care, though, man. So, if you couldn't tell, the main format of these videos is bad man becomes poor man becomes I learned something, man. I'm gonna be honest, you don't need to watch The Decay of Walter White. All you need is a single Dhar Mann video a day.
How much do you make? Sweetheart, I make $25 an hour.
But first... Damn. How am I gonna pull this off?
If you give up now, we'll make it quick and painless.
Oh, nice. Rick and Morty reference. What on earth are these?
They're Raycons.
What?
Do you want a pair of earbuds but don't think it's an economical investment?
Buddy, what the hell are you talking about?
With an amazing noise-cancelling fit and incredibly long battery life, these Raycons are a valuable...
Bastard.
Bartender, give me a beer, would you kindly? Sure, buddy. Coming right up. What the hell is this? I already have one of these.
Of course, but Raycons come in a diverse range of colours, giving you premium wireless audio for half the price of competitors, with zero compromise. You, as the customer, always come first.
Well, get me a goddamn beer if the customer's always right.
I went out last night. I got destroyed.
No can do, I'm afraid. This is a family-friendly advertisement, but may I interest you in some sparkling water?
I did it again. I said water. Water. Enunciate the T. Town's gone damn crazy. Some kind of voodoo magic.
Alright, everyone, valuables in the bag, and nobody gets hurt.
Alright, hold your horses. I don't have much apart from these here Raycons.
Well, so beautiful. The flawless design. I heard Snoop Dogg is obsessed with these things.
Now, what the hell is a Snoop Dogg?
I bet they have at least 6 hours of playtime with a seamless Bluetooth pairing and amazing audio quality.
But are you just gonna take them off me, or should I throw them outside?
If you go to buyraycon.com/Pyrocynical, you can get 15% off your Raycon purchase. Wow, what a steal. I use Raycons daily while listening to music, giving me unmatched audio clarity.
Alright. Admin, these guys are failing RP. He's promoted something from the 21st century. This is a Wild West server.
No. All I wanted to do was promote the perfection and convenience of Raycon.
I got some ideas hatching.
Thank God that's over. Now let's see what's in the paper.
Now, one thing Dhar Mann likes to do is expand and network his brand. That's why he brings on various e-celebs to cameo in his videos. For example here, he recently collabed with popular internet sensation Sniper Wolf, or as I like to call her, Queen of the 7-year-olds, because every child with an iPad has watched a Sniper Wolf video.
Hello friends, it's me, and today can I get a we're gonna be checking out some dumb people. I don't know if these gotta be the dumbest criminals or some of the most genius. Nah, I ain't gonna give them that much credit. Here we got modern day Jesse and James tactics to try to smuggle a leg of ham.
When she says leg of ham, I just think of that time I was on Cold Ones.
God, that's all! I got it now! What the fuck?
Hey, Barbie.
Yeah, honey. Aren't you excited?
Well, I was hoping to get a
PlayStation 5? Oh my god! I can't believe it!
Oh, we know how badly you wanted it.
But that's what I wanted. Does it come with 2 controllers?
Don't be silly, Sam. Video games aren't for girls.
Is this like some kind of Black Mirror episode or something? Like, they're being so condescending to the daughter. It's really unnatural.
Don't be silly, Sam. Video games aren't for girls.
The boy gets $600 present, plus scalping prices, and girl gets $7 present. Also, just to let you know, we got a 4K TV for your brother, so, you know, he can play Fortnite in 4K 60 FPS. But don't worry, we didn't leave you out. We got you a $1 hairdryer extension for the Barbie figure. But to be fair, I do want to say, she has opened one present of the many behind her, and she's concluded that that is the best present she'll get. Actual dribbler. I think I had that logic when I was about 4. Could you imagine, like, the Dhar Mann twist here is to not take everything at face value? The Barbie doll is made out of solid gold, and the PS5 is just full of peanuts.
These nuts.
Dhar Mann writing staff just there like, oh, we got him again. We got him. We make 7 videos a day, but we can always make a twist.
That's not true. My favorite YouTuber, Sniper Wolf. She started gaming when she was just 7 years old. It's my dream to be a gamer. Just like her.
I wouldn't say she's a girl gamer, buddy. I definitely would not use those words. But to be fair, I guess saying you want to be a woman that watches a clip and then repeats what she saw every 15 seconds, it's not as impactful.
Oh, I was like, wait, but he made it. But then he started celebrating that he made it. But then the other team, bro, how do they shoot it that far?
And yes, I know that is exactly what I'm doing now, but at least I don't put a soy face in the thumbnail. At least I haven't for a couple years. Shut up.
Sniper on the roof. Drop an airstrike.
Hey! What are you doing playing on my PS5? Give me my controller back!
Hold on, there's only 6 people left.
Just want to put it out there. I'm sure this message, like the conclusion, is going to be really wholesome. We're all going to learn a lot. But, now I ain't want to snitch. 13-year-old. Playing an M-rated game.
I'm a goddamn onion, Mason.
Give him back his controller right now.
But I'm about to win.
Fine. Let's see.
Man.
See? I told you video games aren't for girls. I better not see you playing anymore.
So many things wrong with this scene. I've got to break it all down bit by bit. Firstly, the mother being so brainwashed that she believes that women can't do anything apart from play with Chinese dolls. The fact that the girl is not even really touching any buttons on her controller. And I mean, if you slow down and look at that gameplay, she's like miles off shooting anything. Like, what is this, man? And more importantly, if she did win, what would happen? Would the mother have a complete mental breakdown because her philosophy's been proven to be a lie and women actually are equal? You know, just goes into the kitchen and has like a bottle of red wine to herself.
How cute is this? You can wear it when you go back to school.
I don't like dresses. Actually, do you think I could get this new Wolfpack hoodie? Please, please? Sniper Wolf just came out with it.
That gamer girl? I already told you, video games aren't for girls, so forget about it.
Now, I will give Dhar Mann credit. That is the correct thing to do when your child asks to buy YouTuber merch. Unless it's my merch.
Yeah, this is what I want to fucking wear. This is what everyone wants to wear.
Then you're just awesome. No bias. I think my merch shop is actually shut at the minute. But if you do want to support the channel, you could subscribe. Or follow my Instagram. For example, I posted this wonderful picture where I have no upper lip.
I don't want to play with Barbies. Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry.
Can I just bring up, what is with Dhar Mann using an object being kicked over to introduce a new character? Like, we have the coin being rolled over to the nerd when he finally made it big. And now you have this with Sniper Wolf. To be honest, the girl might as well just be holding a giant sign in her hand that says symbolism.
Why'd you kick this?
I was just mad because I want to be a girl gamer. But my mom says girls can't play. Oh my gosh! Sniper Wolf?
Hi.
Hi.
Kill him. I just love how like unnatural this meeting is. I wish I could meet a girl gamer. Meets a girl gamer. Oh my god. Pog? How do you do it? You gotta like open the jaw and then go like. Can you guys make that an official Twitch emote, please? I know you got rid of the other one. The last time I saw you do Pog, it was like a soy man or something.
But honestly, I was always told the same thing growing up.
You were?
Yeah. But I never let that stop me. If boys can do something, then so can girls. There's no reason why girls can't be gamers.
I love the fact that this message is coming from Sniper Wolf, a React channel. Like, even Pokimane would make more sense here because that would be a girl gamer. Do any of you see any gaming here? I don't, but what I do see... What the hell? Did she react to a Dhar Mann video? No. You can't be in a Dhar Mann video and react to them, that's not fair.
I'll tell you what. You can have the one I just bought.
What, really?
Yeah.
No. Just takes it back.
What, really?
Of course you can have it, small child. I made about 15 of them in the past minute we spoke from passive income.
What?
Here's my official YouTube page and my merch link. And make sure to subscribe.
I gotta move. The circle's closing. I'm popping a UAV.
I hate to be morbid here, because obviously I haven't done that enough in this video. Could you imagine how ribbed this child would be if they spoke into the mic in a COD lobby? I'm pretty sure like 95% of Call of Duty funny moments is when they find a child.
Guys, fake peanut.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking
No!
I'm about to win.
Oh, here we go again. How many times do I have to tell you girls can't play video games? I don't even know how you got one, but after you lose, I'm taking away your PlayStation.
One thing I don't get is like, why is the mom being such a dick? Like, that's right, child. I'm going to take away the thing that I didn't even buy you. And next, I'm going to protest out in public to abolish women's suffrage.
I got him! Yes, I won!
Really? Hey, what happened?
I just won Warzone.
What? You're kidding. I've never won before.
Wow. Look at that, guys. The family now accepts her. And all it took was her to do a trial by fire by winning a difficult video game. What a nice family. Making their daughter put herself under stress just to please them. Could you imagine, like, if the last guy she killed was KSI or something and he's just, like, molding on the other end of the mic?
Ah, I've been waiting for 5 minutes. Please, please.
I got him!
Sam starts to win more and more. The mom starts to realize that maybe girls can be gamers.
This is literally just the worst message of all time. Like, I get it. They're trying to form this message of, you know, women and girls can do whatever men do. Equal. And that's great. And Dhar Mann says it in such a heroic way as well.
The mom starts to realize that maybe girls can be gamers.
A while later, Sam even gets offered an official spot on a popular esports team.
Dear Psycho Mantis. Alright, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. It's a good reference.
Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world.
You regret not pulling out of Dogecoin, don't you? You are somewhat reckless.
Sam even gets offered an official spot.
We at Waze Clan. It's like every 7-year-old says FaZe Clan.
And then one day, Sam even starts streaming.
Hey guys, thanks for joining me, and today's live stream, I've actually got my mom joining me.
Could you imagine, like, they do an entire video dedicated to, like, the difference between girl gamers and then boy gamers? And the girl one is, like, all wholesome and friendly, like this video. And then the boy gamer is just just PewDiePie.
You set goals because you do no, and then.
I also want to point out, I skimmed through a lot of Dhar Mann videos, you know, to pick out some really juicy ones for this video. There's one I found, not really worth covering, but one of the characters is just casually reading Dhar Mann's own book in the video. I looked it up online as well, and this book isn't even out yet. It's not readily available. Like, he broke the fourth wall to shill a product that doesn't yet exist. I also noticed as well on the channel banner, it says family friendly and kid approved. Family friendly, I get, you know, it's a cornerstone of YouTube. It's the difference between being paid something or being paid nothing. But what does kid approved mean? They just walk up to a random kid on the street, give him $50 and say, is this approved? Yes, okay. Next video I want to look at. Principal scolds the student. What happens next is so shocking. Dhar Mann. Now, the next one is a very valuable lesson that school bad. So Dhar Mann wrote the antagonist to be a teacher who suffers with dementia and has to ask the same question every 15 seconds.
Mary, any update? You received any donations from the alumni?
Not yet, sir.
Well, keep trying. We don't have much time left.
Would you like me to bring her in now?
Wait. First, how are we doing on the alumni donations? We don't have much time left.
We haven't gotten anything.
Nothing?
How could no money have been raised since the last 20 seconds I asked you the same question? Apparently this head teacher, he has to raise about $25,000 or the school goes defunct. And in typical Deus Ex Machina fashion, a girl comes in and has the exact amount of money the head teacher needs, but not without departing with a valuable lesson.
I heard the school was in need of some money, so I came to make a donation.
A donation to the school? Oh my god, this is amazing. This is exactly how much we need. Thank you so much, Miss Miller?
Yes. Now, I am giving you this under one condition. Promise me, from now on, you'll let students know that just because you don't succeed in one class doesn't mean you can't succeed in life.
Yes, absolutely. You have my word.
Thanks for the money, ma'am. I appreciate that, and I will change. Bring the next child in.
You'll amount to nothing. Moral of this story, people can change, as long as they're given enough money. Also, one thing that made me laugh rewatching this, the subtitle font they use is the Call of Duty Black Ops agency font. So whenever I read it, I just instantly think it's a scene from Black Ops.
Dad, I'm scared. I need help.
You're 7 years old, David. Stop acting like a baby.
The next episode talks about a gold digger and how she basically believes that she's above everyone else, despite the definition literally meaning you are scum of society and contribute nothing apart from spending other people's money.
Ooh. Oh, honey, it's the boss. I have to take this. And
Was that a Robin Hood credit card? It's genius though. They name it Robin Hood, but the sole intention of the app is to steal from the poor and give it to the rich.
Oh, where are all the extra smalls? Hi, excuse me. Can I get a little help over here?
Alright, Dhar, I think she's meant to be a gold digger, not Count Frollo. Gold diggers are meant to be crafty, flaunting their wealth, but you know, keeping a little bit of cover to not blow it in front of their partner.
Oh, sorry. Would you mind being a little more careful? I just spent a lot of time organizing those.
Isn't that your job?
You're right. Sorry.
Why is she talking like the woman's hearing impaired or something? Like, it's so apparent she's been told to just be the most complete, ignorant, arrogant douche you can be, but she's like chewing the scenery. You know what you should do? Whenever like she speaks, just get someone in the corner, like a green screen, just doing sign language or something.
Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. But we're actually out of all extra smalls.
Oh, this is unbelievable. You're not helpful at all.
Oh, I think your accent slipped out there a bit, ma'am. I think your inner Australian came out a bit. The plot twist for this Dhar Mann episode, by the way, she is an Australian, but she's using identity theft. She's got like 15 forged passports in her trunk and probably a body of the last identity she stole.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever worked in retail before?
No. I have my husband's credit card. I don't need to work.
She says that like it's a legitimate accomplishment. This is the kind of person that cries on Twitter saying, hold your Dogecoin, only to sell it 5 minutes later.
Okay, that'll be $489.38.
Here.
Great. Can I see an ID to match?
That's my husband's credit card. I don't have his ID.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. But for transactions over $250, I need to see an ID.
Moral of this story, identity theft is okay, as long as you get the Gucci shirt. But yeah, you can see it coming. Typical Dhar Mann twist. The husband comes in, he's now broke. She has to get a job, build herself up in retail. She gets bullied by like mirror images of how she treated other people. And then she grows and develops as a person. Blah, 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 blah. To be honest, the real moral of this story, do not work in retail given the choice. Because, you know that list of human rights? Now, this next video came out yesterday, and oh my god. 5 million views in a day. 5 million views in a day. No wonder you got that mansion in LA. Damn.
Morning, class. We have a new student starting today. Everyone say hello to Gus. Hi. His family just moved here.
Fresh meat.
I wonder who the antagonist of this episode is. I am not sure how I can tell. Maybe it is because the kid has his own health bar and boss theme whenever you walk near him.
What do you think you're doing?
I don't think I've seen a less aggressive table slam in my entire life. That wasn't even a slam, that was like wiping the dust off the tabletop.
You could start by doing my math homework.
What? Wouldn't that be cheating?
Did I sound like I was asking? Get it done. Or else you might not make it to the second day of school.
Slams paper against chest. They do this a lot. I mean, subtitles are great. I really appreciate it. Very inclusive. Nothing wrong with that. But they seem to add subtitles to things that they didn't really need to subtitle. Like, for example, panicked breathing, or when a child gets water poured on their head.
I'm gonna need that jacket. It's mine now.
Please don't. This is my favorite jacket.
Have some of my water.
You know, Dustin, you should start being nicer to people. Because the way you treat others always has a way of coming back to you.
That is about the dumbest thing that
Dustin!
Come over here.
I just want to like imagine the Dhar Mann narration kicking in roundabout now. And Dustin was told by the principal that his entire family was wiped out by a meteorite. Maybe if he was nicer to the new kid, the meteorite wouldn't have hit the earth.
Dustin now is about to find himself as the new kid starting in a new school. On his first day, Dustin walks into the class nervously, worried about not knowing anyone.
What do you mean not knowing anyone? There's like 3 people in this entire class. Also, one thing I don't get about this story, it's like him going to a new school It's like resetting his rep, like he's playing bully or something. The kid's still a dick. He's not going to lose that quality just by going to a new school. But yeah, literally, same story, just slight differences. Bully gets bullied. Bully becomes good. I mean, I do genuinely enjoy these Dhar Mann videos. Like, it's a nice change from the constant barrage of negativity on the website. I mean, even I contribute to that, as satirical as I am. But the thing is, Dhar Mann seems to think that you can rewrite, like, childhood trauma overnight just by watching a wholesome video. I get that it's good news, and that's great, but it's so self-congratulatory. Reminds me of this article that got wrote, and it was like, the Karen meme isn't funny anymore. The person who wrote it was called Karen.
Here you go, sir. Here's your lunch. Are you kidding me? You call that lunch? Now, I cannot believe that me, a multi-millionaire, is sitting here in this dump eating this garbage food. What do I look like, a janitor?
Imagine paying for healthcare. This post was made by Britain Gang. Britain is a country of freedom where bald men throw around respect. And we, as fellow British citizens, treat each other with dignity.
This room ain't so bad. I'm a CEO of a major company. I own a private jet and I live in a mansion.
What narcissist opens up with a line like that? I like as well how he'll brag about being the CEO of a major company, but will not name the company.
I'm a CEO of a major company. I own a private jet and I live in a mansion.
Nice empty brag.
What is it that you do?
Well, ironically, I'm a janitor.
I don't know why that's so funny. It's like they write these people to be so comedically two-dimensional. It just comes across as a comedy. Now, the problem is with the rich guy. Even though he's rich, no one wants to visit him. He's divorced from his wife, his daughter wants nothing to do with him, and he's laid off a bunch of employees at his company, and they want nothing to do with him. So Dhar Mann tries to rub salt on the wound by having the mother of the other patient come in, then the daughter. Not at the same time, mind you. They just let the girl in on her own because we've got to deal double damage to this guy.
The good and the just were like gold dust in the city. I had no illusions. I was not one of them. I was no hero.
It's literally like they're intentionally trying to mess with this guy. Do you know? Lonely man? Rich but no friends? Damn. Do you know where I could put all these flowers for this loved and adorned man? Ah, Carlos. We know you needed an organ transplant, so here's my liver. Oh, shucks. I don't know what to say, but my freezer's full of livers already donated.
You don't make...
It's all presented in such a comedic way. Like, nothing is left up to your interpretation in this video. It's complete black and white. You're either this poor, hard-done man that can do no wrong and just life has been knocking him down constantly, or you're David Brent.
I might not have a big house. I
Here
might
it
not
comes.
have a private jet.
I got a family that loves me. I got a family that loves
One
me.
thing I do have, though, is I have a lot of love around.
That's it, by the way. There's no like redemption arc for this character. He just sees the other guy's family go home, and you gotta kind of hope he changed. I love Dhar Mann. I just wanna kiss his armpits. Like, I bet there's so much knowledge stored in there. I thought this guy was gonna sit next to him and go, you know what? You want to study, dude? I get it. I get it. I'm gonna go with these guys, but you know what? You study, and I respect that. You're probably gonna do better than me in the long run. But I respect that, man. I'm just gonna go out with these hot girls, though, alright?
You should really be studying too, Kyle.
Come on, man. You really gonna put books over babes?
You know that meme where it's like people queuing up, one of them is like book, one of them's phone. Like, instead of phone, just have babe. Holy shit. Is he actually tearing? Is he tearing up for real? You know what? I never thought I'd do this in my life. I'm taking the Oscar away from Dhar Mann, and I'm giving it to the lowly nerd. 10 seconds ago, woke up hungover, looking like a corpse. What logic does this man have to apply, thinking that he does no studying and then gets an A?
Hey, Kyle. Yeah, it's been a long time. Wow. I had no idea you worked here.
I do.
It's been a long time, Kyle. Remember when you got your test results 15 minutes ago, and then Dhar Mann told us to put these suits on? It's been a while, buddy. And yeah, I think we've all watched enough Dhar Mann videos to know what the outcome's going to be. The nerdy guy owns the company. He's really successful. The butch jock guy is trying to get like an entry level in because he didn't put the time in.
Maybe you could put in a good word with your boss?
Actually, I am the boss.
And finally, one more story from Dhar Mann. A young boy goes to his grandparents for Thanksgiving, but doesn't want to be there.
Kevin,
Why aren't you hanging out with your cousins?
Because I don't want to.
Come on, Mom. He's watching James Charles on TikTok. Oh, turkey for Thanksgiving. America lost. Like, I get it. When I was younger, I hated family events. I'd always pull out my DS and open PictoChat, pretending someone would join eventually. This is the one thing I love about Dhar Mann videos. They have to be so inclusive to such a wide audience, from like 100-year-olds to children that have just came out the womb. Every point that's made, there then has to be a physical example to the audience. I commented my PSN ID on every Sniper Wolf video, and she banned me. I genuinely can't tell if that's meant to be the same girl from the Sniper Wolf video. Like, could you imagine, like, she just came second place in another Warzone game, so they just booted her out the house? Just stay away from my PS5. Women are not allowed to play that. Guys, we came full circle in a single video. This is... You did it. You did. So yeah, that's probably enough Dhar Mann I can stomach for one video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed, subscribe, like, comment your home address. The next video might take a little bit to come out, but it'll be a completely different backdrop. I'll probably build it up over time, but yeah, should be interesting.
في الهل حبيبي
حمود حبيبي حمود حبيبي